Most people don't realize their investing mistake until it's too late. Because here's the thing, investing $100,000 sounds like a power move, but pick the wrong fund, and you could be walking away with $2.8 million less than you should have. SCHG and QQQM, two ETFs investors swear by, but they are not the same. And if you think they are, your retirement could pay the price. In this video, I'll show you and my friend Ernest exactly how these ETFs stack up. And I promise by the end, you'll see just how big the difference really is. Let's start simple. What are QQQM and SCHG? And why are they so popular? QQQM is like a tech-forward playlist. It tracks the NASDAQ 100 of the biggest non-financial companies. Think Apple, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, and all the heavy hitters in innovation. SCHG, it casts a wider net. It tracks the Dow Jones U.S. Large Cap Growth Index. You still get Apple and Amazon, but you also get healthcare, financials, communication services. So why do people love these ETFs? Simple. You don't have to pick individual winners. You own a slice of the biggest, fastest growing companies in the US with low fees and time doing the hard work. Let's open the hood. What's actually inside each ETF? QQQM is tech heavy, 49.91% of it. That's almost half the fund in one sector. And the top 10 companies? They make up 48% of the entire ETF. SCHG, it holds 229 companies. Technology is still the biggest chunk at 46.7%, but you also get 13% in communication, 10.5% in healthcare, and nearly 8% in financials. In short, QQQM is concentrated. SCHG is spread out. One bets big. One balances risk. This next part, it's where the rubber meets the road. QQQM can skyrocket during tech booms, but it can also tank when tech stumbles. SCHG, less drama. It won't spike as high, but it cushions the fall. So, ask yourself, what's more important to you, maximum upside or smoother returns over time? Let's talk about results. Which one actually grows your money faster? Since inception, QQQM has returned 43.97%. Not bad, but way below the S&P 500 over the same period. SCHG, on the other hand, 230.15% over the past 10 years. It crushed the S&P and demolished QQQM. In the last 5 years alone, it returned 1.79%. That kind of consistent growth. That's what long-term wealth is made of. Dividends might not be flashy, but they matter. QQQM pays a 0.72% yield with a strong 8.79% annual dividend growth rate. It also has a 7.56% annual share price growth. SCHG, lower yield at 0.5%, and slower dividend growth, around 4.9%. But its share price appreciation is a monster, 12.83% per year. So while QQQM pays more now, SCHG builds far more total value over time. Now for the moment we've been building toward the 30-year showdown. Imagine you invest a $100,000 in each ED. No trades, no emotion, just time and compound interest. QQQM projection. 1. Year 10, 222, 400. 2. Year 20, 499, 155. 3. Year 30, 1,131, 904. Dividends earned 100, 364. 5. Capital gains 909, 150. SCHG projection. 1. Year 10, 345, 400. 2. Year 20, 1,169, 727. 3. Year 30, 334,093. 4. Dividends, 28,584. 5. Capital gains, 3.8 billion plus. The result? SCHG grows your 100K into nearly $4 million. QQQM, just over $1.1 million. That's a $2.8 million difference from a single decision. So, which one's right for you? If you want to ride the tech wave and don't mind the swings, QQQM might be your vehicle. But if you want balance, growth, and peace of mind, SCHG wins the long game. Remember, investing isn't about hype. It's about habits. SCHG gives you diversification, steady compounding, and a proven long-term edge. And if you're wondering how QQQM compares to the original QQQ, we've got a whole breakdown for that too. Click the video on the screen or in the description to watch it next. A $2.8 million mistake. That's what's at stake when you treat two ETFs like they're the same. Investing isn't about being flashy. It's about being right. And over the next 30 years, that difference could fund your retirement, your freedom, or your family's future. So, SCHG or QQQM? What's your pick? Let me know in the comments. Smash that like button if you learned something today. Subscribe for more ETF breakdowns, passive income strategies, and long-term investing truth bombs.